So, bago tayo mag-journalize ng transactions, basahin muna natin kung ano nga ba yung requirements sa problem na ito. So, ang requirements is number 1, journalize the above transactions, and number 2, prepare a shareholders equity section of the statement of financial position as of December 31, 2020. So itong number 2, bago natin siya magawa is kailangan muna daw natin mag-journalize ng above transactions. So let's start. So problem 1. Pen and Paper Company began operations on January 1, 2020. Authorized were 100,000 ordinary shares of 100 par value and 50,000 cumulative preference shares of 10% 100 par value. So bago tayo mag-journal entry, gumawa muna tayo ng memorandum entry for January 1. So ang memo entry natin is the corporation was authorized to issue 100,000 ordinary shares of 100 par value and 50,000 cumulative preference shares of 10% 100 par value. After nun, magsasagot na tayo ng transaction. So, noong January 1, issued 10,000 ordinary shares to the promoters in exchange for land valued at 2,500,000 and services valued at 500,000. The property had cost the promoters 1,800,000 3 years before and was carried on the promoter's book at 1,500,000. So, ang nangyari nga daw dito is, imbis na magbigay siya ng cash in exchange for land and services, nag-issue na lang siya ng 10,000 ordinary shares. So, ang entry natin para dito is debit land for 2,500,000. Kasi nga daw, yun yung fair market value niya. 2,500,000. And then, yung 1,800,000 and 1,500,000, ignore lang natin siya kasi ito lang yung parang book value niya. So, ito na yung value niya ngayon. So, 2,500,000. And debit, organization expense na 500,000. So, bakit daw naging organization expense? Kasi nga, nag-incur yung services na yun is January 1 nung nagsisimula pa lang yung corporation. So, related siya sa pagbubuo ng corporation, kaya organization expense. And credit ordinary shares for 1 million. So, bakit 1 million? Kasi nga, 10,000 na shares times par value na 100 is 1 million. So, yung share is always measured at par value. So, okay na. And credit, share premium ordinary para maging balance yung amount. So, ngayon, ang share premium is 2 million kasi nga, pag tinotal mo tong dalawa is 3 million. So, 1 million plus 2 million, 3 million. So, share premium ordinary. And tapos na ang transactions na journal entry for January 1. So, ngayon naman ay February 20. February 20, issued 15,000 preference shares for 120 per share. The entity paid 15,000 to an agent for selling the shares. So, nung February 20 nga daw, ay nagkaroon ng issued na 15,000 preference shares for 120. And then, nagkaroon din ng 50,000 paid to an agent for selling the shares. So, ang nangyari, nung nag-issued ng 15,000 is merong agent na kasali doon sa pagbebenta ng shares. Kumbaga, siya yung parang nagpro-promote or nagbebenta ng shares. para madaling maibenta. So, ang binayad daw sa kanya is 50,000. So, itong 50,000 na ito is ibabawas natin doon sa magiging share premium nung 15,000 preference shares per 120. So, February 20, debit cash for 1,750,000. So, bakit naging 1,750,000? Kasi daw, 15,000 times 100 is 1 million. So, bakit naging 1,750,000 yung cash? Kasi nga, 15,000. So, 15,000 times kung magkano niya binenta, 120 per share is 1,800,000. And then, ilalas natin yung 50,000 na ibinayad niya dun sa agent. So, minus 50,000 is 1,750,000. Kaya naging ganito yung amount niya. And then, we credit preference share for 1,500,000. So, at gaya nga ng sabi ko, issued share we always measured at par value. So, 15,000 times 100 is 1,500,000. And then, hindi pa balance. So, credit share premium preference for 250,000 para balance yung amount. And tapos na yung February 20. Let's proceed to March 10. So, March 10 is sold 25,000 ordinary shares for 260 per share. Issued cost amounted to 200,000. So, itong March 10, kagaya lang din siya nung February 10. Meron ditong expense dun sa pag-i-issued ng cost na 200,000. So, maaring may agent ulit na nagbenta or nag-promote ng share para madaling mabenta. So, 200,000 daw yun. So, ang ilalagay lang natin is debit cash for 6,300,000. So, bakit 6,300,000? Kasi nga, 25,000 times 260 is 6,500,000. And kaya 6,300,000 yan lang yung nilagay natin kasi i-minus na yung 200,000 na cost sa pag-i-issued ng share. So, 6,300,000. And we credit ordinary share for 2,500,000. So, bakit 2,500,000? Kasi nga, 25,000 times 100 na par value is 2,500,000. And we credit share premium ordinary for 3,800,000 para balance ulit yung amount. Kasi nga, yung mga excess sa pag-i-issue ng share ay napupunta sa share premium. And March 10 is tapos na. And April 1, sold 20,000 ordinary shares under share subscription at 350 pesos per share. No share certificates are issued until a subscription contract is paid in full. No cash was received. So, sa April 1, nagkaroon ng subscription. So, 20,000 nga daw yung ordinary shares. April 1, sold 20,000 ordinary shares under share subscription at 350 pesos per share. No share certificates are issued until a subscription contract is paid in full. No cash was received. So, no April 1, nagkaroon ng share subscription na 20,000 sa ordinary shares, and itong no share certificates are issued until a subscription contract is paid in full is kahit hindi nila ilagay is hindi naman talaga nag-i-issue ng share certificate hanggat hindi pa full yung payment sa subscription share. So, no cash was received, ibig sabihin walang down payment. So, nung April 1, credit subscription receivable for 7 million. Kasi nga, ang nangyari dito is 20,000 share times 360. 350 niya nabenta. So, 7 million. And then, we credit subscribe ordinary share for 2 million. Kasi nga, share pa rin siya, which is yung ordinary share. So, 20,000 times 100. So, 2 million. And we credit share premium ordinary for 5 million para balance yung amount. So, itong share premium, upon subscription siya lumalabas at hindi upon full payment. So, ayan nga, credit natin siya upon subscription for 5 million. And April 8. Noong April 8, reacquire 5,000 ordinary shares at 300 per share. So, nung April 8, nagkaroon daw ng treasury share. Kasi nga, ang nangyayari kasi sa corporation is nag-i-issue sila ng share. Yun nga yung issuance of share. And then, nagkakaroon din naman ng reacquirement. Kasi nga, minsan, binabuyback nila yung mga shares para makontrol nila yung dami ng share na umiikot sa corporation. So, 5,000 ordinary shares at 300 per share. So, we debit treasury share for 1,300,000 and credit cash for 1,500,000. So, ito is always measured naman at cost kung magkano niya binili. So, sabi nga 300. And then, for July 15, exchange 12,000 ordinary shares and 20,000 preference shares for a building with a fair value of 7 million. The building was originally purchased for 6,500,000 by the owner and has a carrying amount of 4,800,000. In addition, 10,000 ordinary shares were sold for 3 million cash on same date. So, noong July 15, dalawang transaction yung nangyari. So, yung una nga is nag-issued ng ordinary share and preference share kapalit naman ng building na mayroon nga daw. So, noong July 15, dalawang transaction ang nangyari. And una nga dun is yung nag-issued sila ng 12,000 ordinary shares and 20,000 preference share kapalit ng building na may fair value nga daw na 7 million. So, ang una nating i-journal entry is yung unang nangyari, which is ito nga. So, the entry for July 15 is debit building for 7 million. Since, ang sabi nga dito is yung fair value ng building is 7 million. So, itong 6,500,000 is ito yung book value. So, ignore lang natin siya. And then, we credit ordinary share for 1,200,000. Bakit 1,200,000? Kasi nga, 12,000 daw yung share times 100 par value is 1,200,000. And itong share premium, mamaya ko siya explain. So, ito namang preference share is credit sa 2 million. So, bakit 2 million? Kasi 20,000 daw yung share na in-issued times 100 par value is 2 million. So, guys, kaya ko nakuha yung share premium is kinumpit ko muna yung excess niya, which is 3,800,000 kapag So, kapag iniles mo tong 1,200,000 at 2 million, so 7 million, 3,800,000 yung makukuha natin. And then, para makuha natin yung share premium para kay ordinary at preference, ang gagawin lang natin is i-add muna natin kung magkano nga ba yung issued share ni ordinary at preference. So, 12,000 yung issued share plus kay ordinary and 20,000 naman kay preference. So, 32,000. So, para makuha na natin is, ang gagawin ko lang is, yung ginagawa ko na dito ako mas nadadalian. So, ang ginagawa ko is 12,000 times 3,800,000 and then divided by 32,000. So, nakuha natin 1,425,000. And para naman makuha natin yung share premium preference is ganun din. Ang gagawin natin, yung 20,000 na initial share times 3,800,000 divide by 32,000. So, ang nakuha natin ngayon is 2,375,000. So, balance na yung amount. And then, for the transaction, for another transaction nung July 15, ang nangyari naman is nagkaroon daw ng 10,000 ordinary shares for 3 million. So, magde-debit tayo ng cash for 3 million and credit ordinary share 1 million kasi 10,000 times 100, 1 million. And para naman sa balancing figure, share premium ordinary 2 million. So, balance na. And then, another one, noong July 20, declare a 2 peso per share cash dividends payable on September 20. So, nag-declare daw ng 2 peso per share cash dividends. So, ang ginawa ko dito is, kinumpute ko lang lahat ng issued share. So, paano makompute natin is, dito tayo titingin sa transaction. So, 10,000 plus 15,000 plus 25,000 plus 20,000 less 5,000 yung treasury share plus 12,000 and plus 20,000 and plus 10,000. So, we get 107,000 times 2 peso nga daw per share. So, 214,000 yung nakuha natin. So, ang entry natin para sa July 20 is ito. Debit retained earnings for 214,000 and credit cash dividends payable for 214,000. And then, kasunod na transaction nga is ito. Receive payments in full for half of the share subscription and partial payments on the rest of subscriptions. Total cash received was 4,500,000. Share certificates were issued for the subscription paid in full. So, ang nangyari nung August 1 is, nagbayad nga daw ng 4,500,000 yung subscribe share. So, ang binayaran nila is yung full dun sa subscription receivable, and then yung half nga daw is yung partial payments nung ibang nag-subscribe. So, meron ng full. So, ang ating entry for August 1, ayan, debit cash for 4,500,000 and credit subscription receivable 4,500,000. And sabi nga sa problem is, meron nang nabayaran ng buo doon. Ayan, payment in full sa subscription. So, mag-i-issue na tayo dito ng stock certificate. So, para gawin yon, kailangan nating mag-debit ng subscribe ordinary share na 1 million and credit ordinary share na 1 million. And August 5, Noong August 5 is reissue 2,800,000 treasury shares at 285 per share. So, noong August 5, di ba nag-reacquire siya? Yun na nga yung treasury share, and ni-reissue niya ulit sa halagang 285 per share. And ang mapapansin nyo dito, below cost yung naging pag-issue niya. So, magkakaroon doon ng loss. So, yung loss na yon is i-debit natin sa retained earnings. So, the entry for August 5 is debit cash for 798,000. Kasi, ang nangyari nga is 2,800,000 times 285. So, yung 798,000 debit cash, and we credit and debit pala for retained earnings na 42,000, which is ito ngayon loss, and we credit treasury shares for 840,000, which is ito nga na 2,800 is itinimes natin siya dun sa 300 na cost na binili niya, yung original cost. So, ayan. And then, September 20, pay the cash dividends. So, di ba nag-declare tayo noong July 20 ng dividends, and pagsapit ng September 20 is babayaran na natin yung mga shareholder. So, ang entry natin for September 20 is debit cash for 214,000 and cash dividends payable for 214,000. So, yan, nakuha natin yan dun sa entry natin nung July 20. Which is na ito nga. Ito, retained earnings na to 14,000 and cash dividends payable na 214,000. So, ito na yung entry natin pagsapit ng September 20. So, no October naman, October 10, receive a mobile equipment with a fair value of 500,000 as a donation from the shareholder. So, ang nangyari dito is may nag-donate. Alamin muna natin kung sino ba yung nag-donate. Kung insider or outsider. So, sa case dito, ang sinabi, from shareholder. So, dahil from shareholder siya, ang entry natin for October 10 is ito. So, debit mobile equipment for 500,000 since yun nga daw yung value nung mobile equipment. And we credit donated capital for 500,000 kasi part siya ng capital dahil galing nga siya sa shareholder. And then, November 8th, declare a 2-for-5 share split for ordinary shares. Sa November 8, wala tayong journal entry dito. Magme-memorandum entry lang tayo. So, ang memorandum entry natin for November 8 is, ayan, ang sabi, the corporation issued 192,500 new ordinary share of 40 pesos par value as a result of 2-for-5 share split of 77,000 old ordinary shares of 100 par value. So, ito na ngayon yung bagong issued share ng ordinary share. Tumaas and bumaba naman yung value niya. So, makukuha natin siya kapag in-add natin lahat ng issued share na ordinary. And then, yun. So, paano natin nakuha? Tingnan natin to. So, ito. I-add lang natin yung mga ordinary share. Noong November 8, declare a 2-for-5 share split for ordinary shares. So, ang entry natin noong November 8 is memorandum entry lang. The corporation issued 192,500 new ordinary share of 40 par value as a result of 2-for-5 share split of 77,000 old ordinary share of 100 par value. So, ang nangyari dito is yung 77 nga na dating ordinary share is naging 192,500. And then, yung value niya na 100 is naging 40. And then, November 15, declare a 20% share dividends on ordinary share payable on December 15. So, nag-declare daw ng dividends na 20% sa ordinary. So, ang entry for November 15, debit retained earnings 1,496,000 and credit stock dividends payable 1,496,000. On December 1, reissue the remaining treasury share at cost. So, kanina nag-issue na tayo ng 2,800 na treasury share. And then, nire-issue naman yung remaining treasury share at cost. So, ang entry for December 1 is debit cash 660,000 and credit treasury share 660,000. December 15, distribute the share dividends. So, kanina nag-declare, ngayon naman is ini-distribute na siya. So, ang entry for December 15, debit stock dividends payable for 1,496,000 and credit ordinary share 1,496,000. And then December 31, net income for the first year of operation was 5 million. So, nagkaroon daw ng net income na 5 million. So, ang entry natin dito is debit income summary na 5 million and credit retained earnings 5 million. Since lahat nga daw ng income is napupunta sa retained earnings. So, number 2, requirements. Prepare a shareholders' equity section of the statement of financial position as of December 31, 2020. So, dito, ipapakita na natin kung ano ba yung naging statement of financial position as of December 31, 2020. So, yung heading muna, pen and paper company, shareholders' equity as of December 31, 2020. So, ang share capital, preference share, 10%, 100 par value, 50,000 shares authorized, and then 35,000 shares issued and outstanding. So, ang total niya, total capital is 3,500,000. And then, per ordinary share, 40 par value, 250,000 shares authorized, 204,900 shares issued and outstanding. Total capital, 8,196,000. And then, isinali natin si subscribe ordinary share na 1 million less yung natitirang subscription receivable na 2,500,000. So, total niya is negative balance, 1,500,000 or a debit balance. So, share premium, ordinary, 14,225,000. Share premium preference, 2,625,000. Donated capital, 500,000. And share capital, total share capital, 27,546,000. And then, retained earnings naman, yung naging net income niya for a year is 5 million. Less cash dividends paid to 14,000. And then loss on reissuance of treasury share, 42,000. Stock dividends, 1,496,000. Ang total niya, 1,752,000 lahat. And then, ang total retained earnings nga is 3,248,000 and total shareholders equity 30,794,000. So that's all and thank you.